Alright, just getting out today. First time I've been on this road, and I was surprised. I thought it was going to be all Jeep road, but it was had one tricky section down the wash. Didn't get an early start like I wanted to, but I never do. But we'll see how far we can go. We're going up to Horse Thief Lake, which I've never seen. I've actually never been on this road, so this is a good thing. It's just nice to be out. Even if I just do Bumblebee and hop on the highway, come back. But the plan is to do Horse Thief Lake, go through Bumblebee, down that road, hop out on Bloody Basin Road, cross the freeway, under or over, I'm not sure, and then on the east side, take that to Cave Creek Road, or Carefree Road and Cave Creek Road. So we'll see. Main thing's just to get out. I bought this bike and it's been sitting in the garage for 2 weeks now. So I just want to get out, test the camera, test the bike, just relax a little bit, be out in the desert. When I lived in Saguaro, in Oregon, I didn't realize how much I missed all the saguaros and the desert and the vastness of it all. A lot of private property out here. But we'll stay on the roads. I really need to let some air out of my tires, because it is really skitterish. Look at that, you're out in the middle of nowhere and there's a mile marker sign. Wow. Then the other thing that doesn't help the front end is I have the Xr650L 4.7 gallon gas tank on it, and it's completely full. So a lot more weight over the front end, so I'm trying to keep my weight a little bit more to the back. Compensate. It'd really be nice just to test out the stuff, get out, even if I hop on the road and go back home. That's a nice option with the dual sport bikes, is if you want to check out and say you're done, you go on the road and go home. Boy, it's beautiful back here. Different colors of the mountains. Man, this is gorgeous. Like I said, I've lived here almost all my life. At least 50 years of it. Never been back here. Had to just readjust my clutch lever and mirror assembly. Got high-sided in one of those little tricky wash sections. Front end bounced off a rock and put me up on the ledge, and with this big tall bike, even though I'm 6 foot, couldn't touch the ground enough to save it, so I just let it fall. Better a controlled fall than crazy fall. When I lived in Oregon, I knew I was coming back. I made a bucket list of things to do, and this was one of them. Get out and see places I haven't seen. You know, so many people, they move to a state or they live in a state and they have no idea what's really in the center of it or out in the outskirts. and I'm 60. I turned 60 last year, about 6 months ago, and I don't have many of these days left. This is the Mountain View Ranch. Warning, attack dogs. I have no plans of going back there. So. But it's pretty neat. You can start out down here in the desert, in the saguaros, and by the end of the ride, be up in the pine trees. That's why I opted for the full jacket and the long sleeve shirt. Even now, we're getting out of the saguaros, so we're changing into a different zone. Signs, I love signs. Private property, no trespassing. I'm good, buddy. Just passing through. Oh, here's more saguaros. I lied. God, it's beautiful here. You know, Oregon is so thick with trees in several different parts of the country that you don't really get to look out and see across the valley like 30 miles or have the vastness. And it's just beautiful here. Actually, I shouldn't be saying that. I should be saying how horrible it is so no one else comes. That area right over there. There's a gap in between those rock sections. Wow, just beautiful. Beautiful section. Hey, there's a Jeep. Wave to the people. Didn't wave. Some people like dirt bikes, don't mind them. Other people, it's like we're part of the food chain. We're competing for a section of road or so. Or they're just plain jealous. I think they're just plain jealous. Whoa, what's this? Nice. Well, they got horses. And a little pond. Nice. Man, I've never been on this road, and that's not going to happen again. This is a gorgeous ride. And it's just awesome. And I really enjoy this Honda XR. What the hell am I riding? I'm multitasking. You know, guys are good at that. XR650L. My biggest complaint on the whole bike is the gap or the spacing between first and second. I mean, first is low, and then there's quite a gap between second. And so I want to get rid of the 15.2 sprocket and go with the 14. Hopefully that'll put second and third lower, and that's the gears I can work with when I'm on a like that nasty sand wash I was on. And I don't really know if I'm on the right road. I don't seem to be going north, but that's okay too. This could be a fine thing. Fine and dandy. Fine and dandy. Big bull, don't want anything to do with him. So, I had a couple donkeys in the road earlier before I had the camera on, of course. And they just stayed in the road. I just had to slow down, wait for them to get out of my way. They were running in front of me. I know the signs back there said this road went to Morristown, which wasn't really on my plan for today, but hey, it all works out. The only thing I know is that I'm not going back through that wash to get home. All right, windy road, next 5 miles. I think I can handle that. I think I would like that. Yeah, I'm not sure how this camera does. I've only had the cheap knockoff GoPro cut type, and I wanted something a little bit better where I could actually hear the bike and hear myself. Not that I don't hear myself enough, but God, what a nice section of road. I have my GPS on, but I just don't feel like stopping to look at it because I don't really care. So if I don't make my trip, then that's fine too. See, here's what we got with that. Wow, this is cool. One thing about dual sport tires is, boy, they sure, well, that was concrete. Like on the back, it doesn't really grip as good as, like, say, a knobby, and you know, which I understand, but I didn't realize the effect on braking it would have. The front, I have a Tractionator HT. This is actually very cool back here, and I put it on there because I don't like chasing the front end of this thing. So I had a DR350 that was kind of like this, a little top heavy, and boy, if it wasn't for the knobby on that thing a couple times, I would have lost the front end. And I don't feel like losing the front end on this thing because it weighs way more than I do. Oh, this is awesome. And refreshing. Cool water. It's splashing on me. This is fun. This is badass, man. You know, I've been surprised. I've had those out off-roading once. Real off-roading, not riding the roads like this. I was surprised how well this bike does. Reminds me like an old RM500 motocrosser, where it's just kind of a big heavy thing with a torque motor on it. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. A lot of water out here. We had rains last week. I'm just surprised to see how much. Wow, the different colors, the reds and the pinks, browns and the swirls. God, I can't beat it. Air's cool. I got my jacket open. Just kind of coming in. And we'll go up the hill here. I'm just standing on the foot pegs. Yeah, I grew up here. I really didn't appreciate Saguaros, but now I do. It's just nice to be home again. Wow, there's a big tower up there. Huh. Interesting. I mean, there's a hill with big towers, radio towers on them. I'll probably get a cell signal now. I'll have to stop here in a second and see how I'm doing. Like I said, I have 4 gallons in the bike and water and a couple granola bars. I really don't care where this road's hidden. One thing about the dual sport tires is you can get some good slides. As long as the front end's hanging with that knobby, you can get some good slides with that back tire. Sometimes I like to just stand on the back foot pegs, on the foot pegs, and let the tire just slide out a couple inches. All right. I keep my GPS around my neck. It's on, and it just leaves a red trail trum. I haven't really programmed it. I just have it on, but it'll just sit there and leave my trail on it, so I could backtrack if I wanted. This is cool. I think I have a new fun place to go. A rat just crossed the road or something. There's a mountain in front of me, a little mountain. Depends on what part of the country you're from. And boy, it's just red as can be. Red and pink. I think we may just take a photo op. Wow. Yeah, we'll do a photo op, and I'll check my phone, see where the heck I am. I don't know if you can see. I'll do a little circle here. There's the hill where they cut a flat spot in for antennas, cell phone antennas, and there's a long antenna. This is just beautiful. A lot of people come up here to shoot. Got targets and glass. I don't know if I drive all the way out here to just go shoot, but all depends where you live. Alright, let's turn this pig off and